Hey everybody, Chris here, and I am going to be doing your training today, and we are going to be discussing boosting your business growth by using financing. So, as you know, this is kind of my space. This is what I do. I've been in the home improvement financing sector for over 25 years now. I'm super passionate about it, and I love it. You kind of can't. It's one of those things where you just can't take it out of me. Even with the creation of Blue Pages Pro, where we concentrate and help you connect, convert, close, get more prospects qualified, and create more relationships. Financing to me can be a huge part of that as the staple to attract, to help people with affordability and payment options, which we'll discuss today. But more importantly, you should be doing this in one way or another. So that's what we're going to discuss in today's presentation. So let's just dive into it. So I actually did this presentation. I did it last year for BTA, one of our consulting groups up there in Canada and in the United States. So I wanted to share this information with you. It went over quite well. So first and foremost, let's discuss, what responsible financing is. What does that mean? I believe that it's important and it's responsible for a contractor to actually offer it. So when I say that, I'm talking about offering it always, early, and often throughout all processes, whether that's from the marketing standpoint or the demo, you're in the home doing the consultation, to wrapping things up at the coffee table and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, here's the price of the project. How do you want to pay, right? So when I train contractors on how to do this, it's just real world scenario. Matter of fact, yesterday I asked my wife, this is kind of like an anomaly thought. I said, would you rather get pre-approved for financing and know what that is above and then choose the projects that we absolutely want to do in the home? Or would you rather have someone come in and say, the project is X and it's going to cost this? And she's like, well, of course, I'd want to know what it is that we could get approved for and what the affordability factor is up front so we can do more projects. Meaning, if we know that we need floors in a kitchen, right? We know that that's going to cost 50 grand. But we also know that our bathrooms need to be updated. So the whole home is kind of like, all right, good. We got our floors done. We got our kitchen done, and we got the bathrooms done. And we knew that it was only going to be $76 more a month if we were going to finance it. Would we do the 2 bathrooms? Knowing that we could afford the 76 extra and that it was going to be that affordable to do the 2 other bathrooms. And she answered me, yes, of course. So I think that it's responsible financing, and it's responsible for us as maybe in the remodeling industry that we let consumers know up front, hey, you're approved. Was there any other projects that you wanted to do in the home? Because we can wrap those in right now and it's super affordable to do it. So just keep that in mind when you're out there selling, that it's important for you to ask your customers, look, I know that you need and you want this thing, but was there anything else that you were thinking about updating or adding on to this? Because financing can be the means to get them to afford that particular added on project. So think about that, okay? Provide multiple options to fit your homeowner's needs. What does that mean? There's promotional buyers and there's cash buyers. There's payment buyers. So promotional buyers typically like to buy things and not pay interest, right? They want a 36-month, no interest, no pay. They want 12 months of no interest and no payments, or maybe a deferred interest. They want to not ever pay interest on anything. They want to pay it off when they want to pay it off, okay? So those are your promotional buyers. Then, of course, your payment buyers are going to be we need this thing, we have to have it, we want it, but it's got to stay within the budget for us to buy it, okay? So those are kind of the 2 psychologies that you'll meet out there. So providing multiple options, not just one. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, we have one program. Okay, but I don't want to pay interest. Sorry, we only can do this. Or we only accept credit cards. Well, I get my credit cards are maxed out and my interest rate's like 27%, right? Providing multiple options, your homeowners are going to help you sell more and meet the needs and the wants of your customer, which is ultimately what you're looking to do, is to please and make a happy customer. So they'll give you a 5-star review. So they'll refer you. So you'll close more jobs, you'll make more money, and you'll help more people at the end of the day. So provide multiple options to fit your homeowner's needs. How does this help with emergency repairs and replacements? Also, insurance deductibles, right? Insurance deductibles are quite high right now. So if you run into a situation where they've got the insurance check, but they need to finance a deductible, you can do that as well. And then also for your smaller projects, let's not think massive all the time. Like, I need to do 25,000 or 30,000 are the only deals that I finance. Look, your consumers nowadays in this marketplace may just have a hard enough time scraping up $700 for an air conditioning or a roof repair. Let's face it, it's pretty interesting economic times right now, what's happening out there. So make sure that you help those folks with deductibles, emergency repairs, emergency replacements also as well. Those can be financed. I mean, they can put on their credit card if they want, but what if their credit card's maxed out, right? Think about that. Educate on the types of financing. I think that, and I can help you with this. If you want more training, after you view this, just reach out to me. I'm here to help. There's secured, there's unsecured, there's 203K, there's home equity lines of credit, there's cash out refis. There's a bunch of types of finance options. I don't think that you should go into anything just jamming one solution down your customers' throats. Be the consultative sales professional. Be the person that shows up and consults and educates and then wins, right? Mr. and Mrs. Smith, we've got some finance options here. Were you thinking about using other finance options as well? Or would you like me to discuss the promotional financing options and solutions that we have here, right? It's okay to ask them. And I think that the contractor that educates will win the job, even if they don't buy today. So if they buy, if they're looking to buy down the road, but maybe you're the first man in, first man or woman. I got to turn this air conditioner. I'm freaking freezing in here today. If you're the first one in and you educate, they're going to be more likely to call you back because you weren't salesy and scummy. You were really trying to help them. You were trying to fulfill their needs and their wants, and you educated them on the different types of finance solutions. Although we don't expect you to be a banker, we expect you to get enough training so you can speak enough language to this to help them make a buying decision. And if you need help with that, again, reach out and I can break it down. Like there's 5 programs that you need to put in your toolbox when it comes to financing. You don't have to offer 70 or 80 different programs. 5 of them, you'll be able to close 98% of jobs out there. So you don't have to have this vast knowledge on financing and how it works. It's quite simple, and it's done right there at the point of sale. So we'll talk about that. Current market conditions. Yes, there's always going to be current economic uncertainties, whether you're in a good market or a bad market. Like when you think about it, does it matter? No, because people still need to get a roof. They still need their air conditioner fixed. They still need and want things, even when times aren't great. But what financing can do is it can help you leverage against whatever current economic uncertainties are happening. So let's say, oh, Chris, I don't need financing. All my customers pay cash. Well, what if the customer is like, I don't want to pay cash. I need to leave it in the market right now or my checking or my savings account so I can feel secure. Right now is the perfect time to leverage money from a lender and extend the payments out X amount of years. Because in financing, there's no prepayment penalty. So let's say that they finance for 10 years. Who cares? And it's $10,000 and it's $132 a month. Okay. So year 1, they just make $132 a month payment. Year 2, the economy is flipped around and things are great again. And they just pay the whole loan off. These are simple interest loans. So it's not an adjustable rate. So what? The customer leveraged $100 a month, $132 a month from a lender. And then on year 2, they just paid it off. Or year 3, they paid the whole thing off. It just doesn't matter. So don't think about financing as, oh, it's this long-term thing. And oh my gosh, I'm going to have to pay so much interest over 10 years. Like, it's not that. It's a tool for you to sell more and help more. It's kind of like, I call that selling out of your back pocket, right? Sales pros are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this contract is $60,000. It could be $590 a month on a 799 15-year, by the way. Holy cow, I couldn't afford that. My customer's not going to be able to afford that. Don't let your sales professionals sell out of their own back pocket. You don't know what the situation is that a consumer is going through. A consumer might have thought that the payment was going to be $1,000 a month. And then you walk in as a rock star and go, hey, Mrs. Smith, $60,000 metal roof. It's only $590 a month. What? Wow. You're saving us $400 a month. So anyway, use financing. It'll help your customers get through any economic uncertainties that are going on out there. Buyers may not want to use a cash on hand. We already talked about payment options offer affordability. Payment options offer affordability. Payment options offer affordability because the price of goods and supplies are always rising, and financing makes it affordable to get these things that they need. So common mistakes. Well, number one, if your customers don't know that you have it, they typically won't ask for it. And that goes for your websites too. If you're not letting them know up front that you have financing options available or call to action or some type of an offer, they may skip you and keep going to the person that does offer it. So keep that in mind. From SEO to marketing to your door hanger to your postcards and all the stuff that we help you out with over at the Blue Pages, in driving those prospects back to your Blue Page to help you connect, convert, and close them, and offer financing directly from your Blue Page as well. If you're not offering it, they may not ask. They may just keep on scrolling or keep on going. So lead by letting them know that you have affordability payment options available to help them get anything that they need at their home. Not mentioning in the sales presentation at all, so just skipping it and moving on. You mean you've got to let them know. So in the sales process at the point of sale, it's imperative that your sales reps know how to mention this just to let them know. Look, who cares if they pay cash or they hand you an insurance check? It's not going to hurt to say, hey, just to let you guys know, we've got promotional financing and low monthly payment options available if you're so interested. No, we're good, Chris. We're going to pay. We want the American Express reward points or we want Sky Miles. Perfect. We accept credit cards as well. Matter of fact, if you want to finance half of it and put the other points on there, we can do that too. So you don't always have to use financing 100%. You can do split payments. So financing is a tool. Put it in your tool belt and use it appropriately. Advertise and market it. You got to do it. Do it every single time with everything that you do. Oh, it takes one sentence at the bottom of a newsletter to let them know you have affordable payment options. It takes one little strong copy sentence on a door hanger, on a postcard, 100% financing available. It doesn't have to be complicated. Don't overthink it. I get people call me all the time. I need to add a financing tab to my website. What do I say? Let them know that you have financing, 100% financing, affordable payment options, no interest, no payment. Apply now. Don't overthink it. You don't have to have all this SEO on your websites. Let them know that there's a little, we made this really cool calculator. They can click on it, see, kind of what the estimated payment is of 4 different options. And it's kind of fun to click around and say, wow, I didn't know that $10,000 was only $96 a month. That's cool. Honey, we can afford that, right? Yeah, we can. Let's go. So why offer it? 70% of all home improvements are financed. Yes, and that could be through many of the different ways that I had just mentioned before on that unsecured, secured slide. And 72% of contractors who offer financing are more likely to be selected because why? They know you, they like you, they trust you, you've educated them. And maybe the next guy that comes in has no idea about financing and they get caught off guard because you actually educated them and let them know that it's actually available. So do that. It's that one extra thing that your company can do to differentiate yourself in the marketplace, to stand out, to be awesome. Do it. Paperless process. It's quick, it's simple, it's fast. Quick credit decisions. You can get approved for financing in 15 seconds up to $100,000 right from the mobile app. Sell more jobs. Well, of course, if you looked at the quality remodeling top 500 or top 200 or top 100, 98.7% of them are all offering financing. They just are. So we don't, I hear it all the time. We don't offer financing. All of our customers pay cash. Sure they do. Do they give you a credit card? Yeah, well, that's a form of financing. So sell more jobs, offer financing. Differentiator. Maybe you are in a marketplace where people kind of haven't adapted or they haven't taken my training course called Matrix Flow. I offer a Matrix Flow training, which is super cool because I can teach a sales professional how to basically, at the end of the day, get to a faster yes. And if they object, go to a different particular product until there's just no objections left. That's called Matrix Flow training. I do that all the time. So Become the differentiator in the marketplace. Okay. Psychology of the buyer. Three types of buyers: cash buyers, promotional buyers, and payment buyers. Cash buyers is take my money, take it, and take it now, baby. Hey, we like those people. Promotional buyers, interest rate sensitive, and they like to leverage money from lenders. I will use your financing, but I will not pay interest. That's kind of their peacock feathers, right? Yeah, I'll use your financing, but I'm going to pay it off in 6 months. I got a bonus coming in or taxes coming or whatever it might be, but I never pay interest on anything. Perfectly fine, Mr. Smith. We got a 6 month, no interest, no pay. We got a 12-month deferred interest, whatever you'd like. Feel free to do it. Let's use the bank. No harm, no foul. Payment buyers are often looking to stay within a budget, and they're looking for affordable payment options. That's where you can do a 5, a 10, a 12, a 15-year term to keep that payment low, stretch it out. They can pay it off whenever they want because there is no prepayment penalties when it comes to financing. So those are the psychology necessities of a buyer, and I do more training on that as well. If you're interested in that, just reach out to me. Types of finance programs, I'll skim through this fast. When you add financing to your business, we'll go deeper. There's deductible only for insurance. There's promotional, no interest, no pay, with payment deferred, equal pay, no interest. There's no interest, no pay. There's zero interest. There's payment deferred. There's hybrid programs, which are really amazing. Hybrid programs are your objection killers. That's your closer. That's a combination of a promo and a low monthly payment in one. There's no dealer fee programs out there. So I did a lot of counter. Oh, I don't want to pay any dealer fees. That's fine. You can use no dealer fee programs as well. However, financing is a product. And when you build a product into your retail business or any type of business, you typically adjust for margins. So if you've got questions on dealer fees, reach out to me. I'll tell you exactly how to do it. Because remember, cash always equals credit. And I'll explain that further. If you reach out, we'll have a discussion on that. It's so simple to add this to your business. Simple interest rates, short and long-term options, no prepayment penalties. You can pay these things off whenever you want. Steps to success. It's very simple. Once you get a mobile app and you get enrolled and approved, you just simply click, boom, the information goes in. The e-sign the docs. It's a paperless process. You install and you get paid. It's very quick. It's very easy, and it happens right at the point of sale. Matter of fact, we've created a really cool calculator over on the Blue Pages where you can send this link to your consumers, and they can do it right from their home. So, you can't, you know what, we want to get pre-approved first, and then you come on over and take a look at our roof or our generator or air conditioner or whatever. Not a problem, Mrs. Smith. I'll send you my Blue Page link. The calculator's right on there. You can click that and get approved for max financing within 15 seconds. It's so simple. Tools to help you sell. We've got these cool good, better, and best calculators. I'll teach you how to use that when we do the training. You can use the mobile app. Again, offer at the point of sale, 15 seconds to approval, e-sign, paperless process. Matter of fact, I don't even need the COC or the final permit to get you paid. So when the job is done, you're going to go and you're going to press a button. You're going to get paid. The money is sent directly to you via ACH, direct to your account. Financing helps protect you, get paid at the end. More discussions on that later. It's super important. Remind me to tell you about the $65,000 roof job that we helped this guy out over in Tampa with. Customer was super difficult. I don't like the way that XYZ looks on it. And we got that job paid out in less than 30 seconds for him because he used a few tools. He used Company Cam. The guy was impeccable with his process, and he knew everything about how the job was installed, that it was installed properly to the specs of the contract. We got him paid super quick. That was a particular customer that if that was a cash customer, he would have never gotten the last payment. He would have had to put a mechanics lien on the home. He'd be in court right now. More than likely, they would have met in the middle and he would have lost money. But because he used financing and he had his company cam pictures and he had his contract and the permit was closed out, we got him paid super quick, super fast. The customer was like, yeah, I'm just, not happy with the color of the tiles. It was like something really silly. But look, we all run into those customers. Maybe they were just having a bad day. You never really know what's going on with a customer in someone's life. So I don't want to fault this particular person. It is what it is. So cash flow and progress pay. Yes, progress pay is available. Progress pay means this. You can get 30% up front, typically after the 3 days of right of rescission. That can help you on those bigger $100,000 projects, $70,000 projects where you need to get some money up front to order the custom kitchen cabinets or the impact windows or something like that. Get funded quickly. That's correct. As soon as the job is done, you can get paid on it. How does this help? Well, it improves your cash flow management, right? So getting progress payment will help you fund some of those larger projects if you need to get that money up front. And that happens very quickly in the portal. You can apply for that. Close more, increase your cash flow curves. Finance customers are typically higher ticket buyers due to the affordability and ability to leverage funds. I talked about this in the beginning. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I know that I'm here for the roof, but I'm looking at your gutters and they're in really bad shape. We can add the gutters on and the payment's only going to be an extra $6 per month. Would that work for you? Should we get these gutters on the roof done at the same time? Or maybe the siding is horrible, right? The siding horrible and the gutters are horrible and they want to get the roof. Paint the picture of what the whole beautiful shell of the home will look like and let them know that, hey, with financing, we can make it super affordable. So for every $100, every $10,000, if it's only $96 on a 799 15 year, and you went from a $10,000 contract to a $20,000 contract, the payment's still always under $200. It's kind of a no-brainer, right? 198, 197, somewhere around there. Who knows? Whoever's good at math. I'm good at math. But anyway, you get my drift, right? You came for a $10,000 roof. You left with a $20,000 contract because they're going to do new siding and gutters. You get my drift? So give your customers cash, more buying power. Just discuss that. Prove loyalty and retention. That's right. The house is going to look gorgeous because the entire shell is completely remodeled, right? Then you let the neighbors know. You do your 5x5x10 method, more on that down the road. Options to create affordability. Financing helps control the sale at the point of home. Yes, it does. I mean, if you can close the job now and move on. If you slap down a $20,000 contract in front of them and give them the pregnant pause, they're just like, what? We didn't know it was going to cost this much. Well, let me know when you got the 20 grand, Mrs. Smith. Take care. I'm going to go back to the office now with my tail between my legs. What? If you offered financing to them, they would have probably said yes at the point of sale and you'd have gone on. So, cool. All right. Attract more clients. How to market. I can help you guys all out with this. This all goes on your blue page. We get the little link on your website. You get the side backs and 100% financing. Buy now, pay later, 0 interest. All the right words to use. Financing attracts higher ticket buyers. Options allow for affordability. Get paid quickly in the cash flow process. There's so many cool tools we can build on your blue page for you as far as the roofer instant estimator, the roofle schedule engine, the financing link, the form saying 100% financing, payments as low as XYZ. I can help you track more clients by adding finance to your business. So let's get on this thing. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. Whether you're offering financing now or thinking about offering it, I can help you. So that means if you're offering financing now and you're with a competitor, or maybe you're with us, perfectly fine. I may have some selling skills that you might not even know about the hybrid programs or how to place that matrix flow conversation with your customers to sell more jobs. Reach out to me, consult with me. If you're not offering finance, enroll with me. We'll get you help set up. We'll get your mobile app set up. We'll get the link on your blue page. We'll get the calculator set up on your blue page. We'll get your team trained as far as the sales go. We'll get your admin trained on the portal. And then it's time to go to market with your market strategy and your advertising. And then after that, you've got tons of support and management for the account. So this is training. This is how you add it to your business. This is how you boost your business growth. Add financing today. Reach out to me if you want some more information on this. And thank you so much for checking this thing out. We'll talk to you all soon. Have a great day. Bye now.